I hit it off with him at the wedding yesterday.
I wonder if she's fine with him being unemployed.
So anyway, it looks like there won't be any issues with that matter, so I'll need those documents.
Thank you so much. Yui Matsubara from Days Corporation. She sure is a nice person. I'm home. Wait, what are you doing with Kohei?
I hit it off with him at yesterday's wedding.
Our hobbies and values are like exactly the same. I'm Keiichi Sato. I work in the sales department at Tokimeki Corporation, an industrial equipment manufacturer.
I'm getting married to Kohei, so I want a divorce from you, Keiichi.
Why didn't I see through her back then? Fine, let's get divorced. But you need to pay for the wedding expenses since they were billed later. I'll also be requesting compensation through my lawyer.
That's fine with me. I've got Kohei, and I'm a top sales ace at a major industrial machinery manufacturer. I'll even keep paying the rent here.
I see. Well, I'll move out then. I wonder if she's really okay with Kohei being unemployed.
Sorry for making you divorced so soon after getting married.
The next day.
Hey, Misaki. Did you hear that rumor? About Keiichi's brother? What are you talking about?
Last night, he was having dinner with a big tech CEO at this super nice restaurant in Ginza, right?
Wow, that's amazing. Wait, last night? A girl from HR who was at the weekend saw him in Ginza and called out to him. Apparently, Keiichi's brother was going straight from dinner to the airport, so she gave him a ride.
And supposedly, the one he was having dinner with was the CEO of Dodon, the global tech company.
Oh, I know Kohei is very successful overseas. Both Keiichi and his in-laws said so. But yesterday, even after Keiichi left the house, Kohei was home the whole time.
By the way, how's the contract with Days Corporation going?
Oh, that's going smoothly. We've already worked out most of the terms, and now we just need to iron out the details.
Days Corporation provides a DX platform for manufacturing and factories. Many Japanese factories are still old-fashioned, so there's high demand. Their performance will keep growing.
If we install Days Corporation's system in our Waku Waku Corporation products, our sales are bound to increase.
That said, Days Corporation is working on contracts with so many industrial equipment and machinery manufacturers. What's important is how much we can increase Waku Waku Corporation's share. This will also affect our ability to secure the huge deal coming up next. I'm counting on you.
Leave it to me.
Their CEO, Yui Matsubara, is constantly on edge with an initiative that will make or break the company. If we lose even a bit of her trust, there's a chance she'll cut us off without a second thought. So be careful.
Understood. Just to be safe, I'll keep the divorce a secret until the contract is secured. I'm home.
Misaki, this came from Keiichi's lawyer.
Oh, the compensation. He mentioned that. $20,000?
He says we can pay in installments, but it's still a lot.
Yeah. Honestly, does he really need money that badly? Hey, don't you have a lot of overseas work? You've been home all the time, is that okay? You don't seem to be commuting anywhere either.
Well, actually, I'm not working right now.
What? But they said Keiichi's brother is super successful overseas.
Oh, that's our other brother. He was too busy to come to the wedding.
Wait a minute, what about the payments? There's rent, the wedding expenses, and they're demanding $20,000 in compensation.
That'll be fine. I worked at a big company before, so I have savings.
What about the future?
I'm planning to become a trader.
Planning to? You can start trading right away, can't you?
There are restrictions on stock trading for 1 year due to my previous job's regulations. I'm doing research now. In a few months, I'll be making it big in the securities market.
I see. But are you really sure it'll be okay?
Look, this is my trading performance from college and the capital I have now.
That doesn't mean it'll go well again. Oh, but you do have solid savings.
That's what I told you, right?
For now, I guess this is fine.
Meanwhile, on my end...
Yes, This clearly meets the standards. It's a perfect match with Days Corporation's system.
Thank you.
Actually, Misaki is meeting me on behalf of Waku Waku, a married couple both in sales at competing companies. That's interesting.
About that, we actually got divorced.
What? Didn't you just have your wedding the other day?
It's embarrassing, but she left me for my brother, who she met at the wedding.
Are you serious? That's terrible. Keiji, you have nothing to be embarrassed about. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
But why did you marry Misaki in the first place?
I was in overseas sales until recently. We dated for 3 years, but it was mostly long distance.
So you decided to get married?
Misaki kept rushing me. She seemed normal in messages and phone calls, but looking back now, she was really demanding during our dates. But I thought it was because she was lonely since we rarely got to see each other. And I felt like it was my fault.
I see. You're a kind person. Oh wait, hold on. Keiichi's brother is, if I recall...
Oh, the next day.
What? The contract with Days Corporation?
Yeah, it looks like it's going to fall through.
Why? We were so close to finalizing it.
A problem came up. You divorced Keiichi and you're dating his brother now, right?
How do you know that?
Apparently she heard about that from Keiichi. He's also talking to Days Corporation on behalf of Tokimeki Corporation.
Even so, what does that have to do with Days Corporation?
Right, that itself isn't the problem. Is it true that his brother is planning to become a trader?
Yes, that's what he said.
That's actually what caused the trouble. Actually, Days Corporation is preparing to go public and is strictly managing information, including with business partners. They contacted us saying they can't enter into a contract in order to establish their undisclosed information management system.
No way.
But there still might be a chance. Let's head to Days Corporation.
Is there any chance you could reconsider? I've closed so many major deals. I've never leaked client information even once. And I'll be even more careful going forward.
I don't have any complaints about you as a salesperson, Misaki. But this isn't about ability. As long as there's a risk, we have no choice. It'll be too late once something happens. If we knew about it beforehand and didn't take measures, we'd be the ones taking the heat.
But it's a private matter.
I understand how you feel, but as a business decision, we have no choice. The relationship itself isn't the problem. It's the fact that your cohabitant has clearly expressed intent to begin market trading.
This can't be. Why didn't you tell me about going public? You told our manager, Masaki, right? If I had known, I would have taken measures.
We're limiting reports to business partners to senior management only. This isn't information we can share with just anyone. We're making an exception this time because we need to fulfill our accountability obligations.
What about changing the person in charge?
We're managing information thoroughly right now, so we've designated specific representatives for each deal. If this were after contract signing, I think we would have taken measures to change representatives. But it's before the contract. With Days Corporation being so busy right now, it's difficult to invest that much effort.
What about Keiichi? He's Kohei's brother.
Just being family or relatives isn't a problem. The issue is whether there's a risk of information leakage. Keiichi isn't living with his brother, but you're living in the same household.
I see.
You couldn't have known, so that's understandable. But this is unexpected for us too. I don't want to interfere with your personal life, but I never imagined something like this would happen.
Losing the Days Corporation contract hurts, but it's not like our current sales are decreasing. I just hope it doesn't affect securing that huge deal coming up.
Several weeks later. Upper management wants this huge deal so badly they can taste it.
A plan for Dodon, the global tech company, to build a factory in a depopulated area of Japan. It's a miracle this is even being discussed at all.
The national and local governments are directly involved, but they have high expectations since it relates to regional revitalization. Not having Days Corporation's cooperation is tough, but we have to do what we can.
Right. I've thoroughly revised the proposal. I'll secure this deal.
I'm counting on you.
It's 5 minutes to the meeting, but he's not here yet.
Akira Sato, who's leading this project, is an extremely busy person. He's a globally active DX consultant specializing in factories. A super famous freelancer who's constantly in demand from famous tech companies worldwide. This time too, he was personally requested by Dodon headquarters.
I sure do seem to attract a lot of Satos.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm Akira Sato. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well, let's start the meeting right away.
This is a more detailed version of the materials that we sent previously. There are a few changes.
I see. In the previous materials, it said we are considering Days Corporation's DX platform as a core candidate and proceeding with discussions on the premise of equipment integration, right? It's not in this version.
That's because...
Due to unavoidable circumstances, collaboration with Days Corporation has become difficult.
I see.
However, we're currently working on integration with a new DX platform.
Risk management is incredibly important for freelancers, you know.
Huh?
Since I'm not affiliated with a company, I have to take full responsibility for everything myself.
Yes, I imagine that's difficult.
Of course, Waku Waku Corporation has comprehensive risk management in place.
I see. Well, someone close to me was recently betrayed in a big way, so I'm being cautious. It was a personal matter, but it made me think I need to be careful too.
What are you trying to say?
Actually, my brother's name is Keiichi Sato.
What?
You mean?
Yes, your ex-husband, Misaki. What you did to my brother was selfish and cruel.
But that has nothing to do with this project.
Not directly, no. But this project will span a long period. I'm not willing to enter into a multi-year confidentiality agreement with someone who treats relationships this lightly. In most cases with long-term projects, there are more issues between members than physical problems, and they have worse effects. If I make the wrong call there, including information management, I'm the only one responsible.
You're making this too personal.
One wrong decision and my credibility gets damaged, and the next job won't come. Technical skill is most important, but I also value working with trustworthy people. This isn't personal, it's risk assessment.
Risk assessment?
Yes. This project involves many personnel and will attract global attention. It's a private project, but the government is watching every move. So even more, I want to evaluate not just technical skills, but people. Of course, that's not the only reason. Once Days Corporation dropped out, the benefits of partnering with Waku Waku Corporation greatly decreased. We cannot sign a contract with Waku Waku Corporation.
No way.
It can't be helped.
Huh?
First, I was prepared for this when our situation changed from the previous materials. And on top of that, with him being Keiichi's family,
Yeah.
I don't have the right to comment on your personal life, but your dishonest actions have come full circle and led to losses twice now. I want you to think a bit more about your connections with people.
I understand.
After that, Akira chose Tokimeki Corporation for this project. Yes, it's going very smoothly. As expected from a company where Keiichi works. Thanks.
Keiichi, you're a good big brother.
It's only recently that he started relying on me. I've always relied on you. I just didn't want to impose on you. But with this level of technical skill, not working together would be letting my feelings get in the way. Days Corporation's system is excellent too. This is guaranteed to succeed. That's reassuring. Yui, thank you.
Thank you too. Tokimeki Corporation is wonderful, and you have the ability to showcase that appeal as a salesperson. To do this level of work while going through such a difficult personal situation, you're truly amazing. I think every day how glad I am that you were the Days Corporation's representative.
Stop, you're flattering me way too much.
Oh, don't be modest. Everything I just said is from the heart. But for you, I don't think I can praise you enough.
Huh?
You seem confident on the outside, but I sense a certain low self-esteem. You're such an admirable person, both as a professional and as a man. As a person.
Yui, the truth is, I was dwelling on the past a little. But now I've moved past it. I'm gonna work even harder. Meanwhile, Misaki was called to the executive office.
While this occurred outside the company, your actions have led to problems for the company twice. The problem is that you didn't file a personal status change from when you got divorced, or report and consult about situations that could pose risks.
Yes.
This incident triggered complaints from your colleagues as well.
What?
Treating people differently, pushing off menial tasks with plausible excuses. Some employees have reported that you base your relationships purely on what benefits you. Sales is an important department that greatly determines the company's image. Friction has already begun to develop in the sales department. As a company, we can't keep you there. Effective today, you're moving departments.
Understood. I can't believe I'm being transferred to the department they stick all the rejects in. Hey, Kohei, how's the trading going?
Well, I'm not exactly getting good results. Can I ask you to cover this month's payments?
What? I'm barely making it myself, and that's only because they're letting me postpone the wedding payment.
That's because you made it as lavish as a supermodel's wedding.
What? Speak of the devil. The wedding venue.
Could you please resume payments soon?
I'm sorry. Please wait until next month.
Then next month is the last time. We cannot delay any further. We were kind enough to let you pay in installments, and now you're not even paying those. If you continue to refuse to pay, we'll take legal action.
I'll figure it out.
What are we gonna do? We're also still paying Keiji back for the compensation.
I never thought it would come to this.
In the end, Misaki voluntarily resigned from Waku Waku Corporation. Apparently, she's working a tough job overseas with Kohei, where they can make big money. Why am I doing this?
I shouldn't have gotten divorced so easily.
Meanwhile, Akira's project was a huge success. After going public, Days Corporation grew rapidly and attracted attention from all over. Thanks to Days Corporation's endorsement, work keeps pouring into Tokimeki Corporation.
That's because Tokimeki Corporation is great at what they do. I hope we can keep this partnership going.
Absolutely.
And, Keiichi, I'd like us to get to know each other outside of work, too.
Oh, I'd like that too.